Welcome to supportingadvancement.com. Today I wanted to to very quickly look at some of the different search engines and look at how they look up and search on a particular term. So the first one we're going to do is we're going to go to Google. And Google, what we did was we typed purple in here. And so we look at the screen and we see purple Wikipedia, the free encyclopedia, as being the number one thing, which is really a definition of purple. We look at the meaning of purple, and there's a www.purple.com, some image results, video results, and a few other things. One interesting thing on this page, there are no advertisements coming up, so someone has not actually registered the word purple as a keyword, even though they in fact have, someone has registered the actual domain. The next engine, which actually has a number 2 market share, is Google, or Yahoo. And here we see there are some, selections of advertisements on the right hand. Again, Wikipedia comes up, actually showing the power of Wikipedia in terms of just about anything that you want to type in. Wikipedia is very, very highly indexed. And then we again go down, and you'll notice that the different results depending on how the index actually searches for things. So Purple.com is still number 3 with Yahoo, and then we have Deep Purple. Smoke on the Water obviously has pushed that one up in the second one. The third one is Bing. Bing is getting actually a lot of press lately. It's Microsoft's revamped search engine, and the market share hasn't increased dramatically, but what it does, it actually is a more visual and rich kind of search result than actually Google or some of the other engines have. In this case, we're seeing again Wikipedia is the number 1 index point. We have purple, the color, www.purple.com still number 3, so people are obviously going there. And then we have related searches on the side, which we look at Deep Purple, the movie Color Purple, Purple Martinis, which I've never had, but they sound good. Purple Rain, Prince, and some other things here that kind of make this search a little bit richer than some of the others. One other interesting thing about Bing is Steve Ballmer was quoted as saying something to the effect that Microsoft was willing to invest up to 10% of its income every year for the next 5 years in order to be in the search business. And someone said, well, how can you possibly surpass Google? And at the time he says, we actually don't have to. He says, if we're becoming number 2, that's a pretty good business for us. The other thing here is that this experience also has, obviously here you can see hovering over certain things, then gives you actually a result. And there it is there. Okay, so it gives you a little bit more, as you browse down here, a little more interactivity in terms of the search engine. And again, Bing is definitely worth trying out. The next one is actually pretty interesting. This is Wolfram Alpha, which is a sort of a computational knowledge base. And it helps also to illustrate one of the difficulties of the web in terms of understanding actual English language like queries. So purple is a color, and in here Wolfram Alpha looks at computational knowledge engine in order to try to come up with what actually purple is. And here we have, a definition. We have a color swatch, and then we can actually say, assuming purple is a color, assuming basic purple use HTML purple, so we can choose purple as a word, and then it shows a synonym network on the bottom of the page there, hyphen broader terms. And so it allows us to actually drill up. And so this is kind of an attempt to create a computational knowledge engine that actually understands what the question is that you're asking to give you more relevant results as an answer. This is obviously all the search engines would like to do this and have a long ways to go. And certainly over the next 5 to 7 years, we will see more semantic aware search engine capabilities. Google, Yahoo, and Microsoft actually have people employed in the background to help interpret searches and move items up and down the indexes. And last but not least, I know you'd all want to see this. This is actually purple.com, which is the actual website. So obviously this one has not been utilized to the degree it should be, given the fact that they're so highly indexed. Couple lessons there for fundraising, even though they might seem obscure, is try to get your position up in the index, but also check it in multiple search engines. So what you want to do, if you have enough budget, is look at not only where you appear in the search engine, but are you appearing on the AdWords on the sites. And as we can see here, there's very, very different results with all of these 4 engines. Anyway, thanks very much for your time, and we'll see you soon.